Hi everybody! Welcome to Walnut Lodge, Volnut location. This is Therapeutic Movement, and this is mine, if you can believe it. This is our last Monday for spring because next week is Memorial Day. Can you believe that? I'm not really sure how we got here, but we got here. And it looks like we'll be opening for some intensives in the middle of June. So things are looking up. If you want to take class next week, you can just go back and pick your favorite one because they're all still up. Tonight I'm going to do a twisty kind of series. My goal was really to get one of all my favorites out there so that you could go back through these and do some classes over the summer if you want. There will be classes over the summer, but I'm not really sure what they're going to be yet. All right, so for tonight we need a block, possibly, definitely a strap, and then some kind of pillow. We won't need this till the end, so hopefully I'll get there. All right. So starting like we always do, let's tie our knees together, lay down on our backs. Sliding on down and feel that spine on the floor. Take stock of how it is contacting the ground. Do you feel perched? Are you dropped in? What parts of your back can you feel? Do any parts of your back feel like they have more weight in them than others? Can you relax your neck? So many things. You don't have to do anything about any of them, though. So just make a note. It'll be in there when we come back to it. And then shift your attention to your breath. Nice, easy inhales and exhales. Feel the belly lift to the ceiling. Feel the belly drop towards the ground. And just take a few moments to feel your inhale and your exhale. Make notes of what happens on your inhale in the body and what happens in the exhale. What parts of the body are affected? You remember, you're just watching. Just breathe and watch, that's all. Just slow that breath down. Trying to make your inhale and your exhale last the same amount of time. It's way easier to make your exhale last a long time than your inhale. Make those breaths as big as possible. Taking in as much air as you can. as you take in a really big breath, you automatically feel your stomach push towards your thighs. Big breath. And then as you exhale, feel the release of that. And then at the end, just push all of the air out. And feel that low back push into the ground a bit. Big inhale. Release that. Exhale. And then use your stomach to press the rest of the air out. At the end of that exhale, let go. Feel the air rush in. And then continue. Make a big breath. Release to the exhale. Push the rest of the air out. Release. Inhale. Release. Exhale. Now keep going on your own rhythm. So what I want you to notice is that the beginnings of each of these breaths are passive. You release into the exhale, you release into the inhale. The second part is active. The really active exhale allows the passive inhale. The really big inhale allows the first part of passive exhale. So keep going. And feel the end points of the movement, where the exhale becomes the inhale, where the inhale becomes the exhale. And if as you release it feels a little jerky, that's all right. Let go. Keep going and that will smooth out a bit. And if it doesn't, that's okay. Just let go. Learn how to let go. And as you're feeling these end points, see if you can feel the fluid of your body slosh back and forth. Try not to make it happen. Just breathe it into some kind of rhythm. Couple more. Watching the breath. Feeling the motion of it. Feeling the rock of your pelvis being reflected in the skull. Let your pelvis pull your spine back and forth. Feel your spine being pulled and pushed through the torso. And let it be pulled and pushed. Don't hold on to it. Just feel it move, motivated by the pelvis and causing motion in your skull. Keep your jaw relaxed. Feel the undulation of it. With every inhale and exhale, it becomes easier, smoother, more relaxed. One more. And on your exhale, just move your heels close to your sit bones. And on the next inhale, we're going to drop to the left today first. Drop to your left and relax into that twist. Take the knee down, let that shoulder adjust. Once you feel the twist, push your belly towards your thighs. Feel yourself rock up onto that pelvis a bit. And then take that breath all the way through the ribs to your armpit. And then when you exhale, feel the shoulder, ribs, waist release. Belly pulls you up. Breath lifts the shoulder. Exhale, drops the body sequentially. Feel how the torso pulls the arm. Keep that arm relaxed in that socket. Walking up very high on your hip, that's okay. Just use the breath, the belly pushing towards your thighs. Now on this one, we're going to let the arm go. So inhale, belly pushes, let the arm roll over in the socket, and then push the arm forward. Feel your shoulder blade come off of your back, and then pull the blade onto the back. Let it drag the arm up and over the torso. Let it flop behind you. So inhale, pelvis push, arm folds. Exhale, push. Way out with that left, right, with the shoulder blade. Inhale, pull your shoulder blade back into the spine. Let it drag the arm with it, flop over. Inhale, belly pushes, the arm rolls over in the socket. Exhale, push it. Inhale, pull the blade. Exhale, let it drop. Push it out. Couple more. Inhale, let that arm drop. The more passive, keep going. Keep going. The more passive this motion, the better. That's what we're trying to get at. Can you motivate from a different place? Here we're using the shoulder. To roll, we're just using the body and letting the connections of the arm into that shoulder do the work. Keep it as heavy and as unactive as possible, so that you can just allow that humerus to sag into your joint. Couple more. Just keep feeling that bone drop, and that arm grazes your cheek as that socket becomes looser and deeper. One more. Let it drop in. Roll and push. Pull the blade. Arm flops over. Stay there. Couple breaths to the ceiling with the ribs. And then next exhale, use the exhale to pull the waist to center. Couple breaths, just noticing the drop of everything on that right side. And then pull the heels in towards your sit bones. And inhale, let your pelvis drop to the right. Relax that shoulder into the twist. Once you've settled into your twist, inhale. Push your belly towards your thighs. Come up onto that hip a bit. Take the breath all the way up into that armpit. Lift the torso. And then exhale, shoulder, ribs, waist, release. Inhale. Belly towards your thighs. Breath up into the armpit. Exhale, shoulders, ribs, waist. Inhale. Belly towards your thighs. Breath up into the rib cage. Feel that top shoulder, that left shoulder dropping and rolling into the socket. Exhale. The tissues are just pulling it to a new place. This time we're going to take it into a circle. Inhale. Push. Let your arm roll over. Let your upper arm graze past your cheek. Exhale. Push your arm forward. Feel the blade go off of the back. Inhale. Pull your shoulder blade back and onto the spine. Exhale. Drop it. Inhale. Push your pelvis. Let that arm sink into the socket. Exhale. Push everything away. Push that shoulder blade away. Inhale. Pull the blade. Drag that arm up and over your torso. Exhale. Let it go. Keep going. Inhale. Working on dropping in the socket. Exhale. Really feel that shoulder blade move off the back. Inhale. Pull the blade past the torso. Let it carry the arm to the drop. Couple more with your own rhythm. Make everything slow, heavy, organizing everything because of the motion of the shoulder blades. Arms are just going along for the ride. Let them flop. Let them roll. Push them out because you're using your shoulder blades. It doesn't have to be exact. It doesn't have to be the same. Just feel the connections. Make it easy. Couple more. Last one. Inhale. Shoulder really drops into that socket. Exhale. Push that blade forward. Inhale. Pull the blade up and over. Exhale. Let it drop. Just stay there a couple of breaths. Ribs to the ceiling. And then exhale. Roll your spine back to... All right. Back to where we started. Check out your spine. See if it feels a little different. All right. Then we're going to take the strap off. We'll need it later. All right. So, I want you to cross your right ankle over your left knee, just the ankle. Now, we're going to do a series of twists. And we're going to use this position and going open, and then we'll use this position to go and then go across. So the first ones will be a little bit different. What's kind of nice about this position is that your heel is going to drag this lower leg across, and you'll really feel the IT band stretching through the hip into your back. The organization of the twist is a little different. It's not as intense. So we'll do right and left on this, and then we'll go to the other one. All right, so we're not going to go all the way down. We're just going to go in increments. Now, for those of you that are really free in the twist, you might go all the way down. But for a lot of people, as we start making this movement of the knees towards the floor, you'll feel resistance in your back, or you'll feel resistance in your hip. So imagine we're going to do 12. So if you only go a couple inches each time, you'll get there. So don't go past anything that is uncomfortable. Just think that you're going to open this slowly. We have 12. All right, so right ankle across the left knee. You're going to kind of use that heel foot of that right leg to kind of pull the left leg. And we go. Inhale, pull right. Exhale, pull back center. Use your stomach. We keep going to the same side. Inhale to the right. Exhale, pull your pubic bone towards your spine. That pulls you to center. Inhale to the right. Exhale. Center. Now if you can take your head to the left, do it. Inhale, legs right, head left. Exhale. Center. Try to touch about your torso as you can. Inhale. Right, let your ribs go up. Exhale. Center. Inhale. Legs right. Exhale. Stomach pulls. That's important. Really use your stomach. Inhale. Legs started. Inhale, expands the torso. Exhale, stomach pulls you back. Using that breath to motivate and expand. Inhale, drop to the right. Exhale, pull center. Inhale, drop to the right. Exhale, pull center. 2 more. Inhale, drop to the right. Exhale, pull center. Inhale, drop to the right. Exhale, pull center. Leg down. Just take a second. Every time we change, we'll just take a second to feel the change. And left leg across. 12 to the left. And we go. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. Head to the right if you can. Inhale, legs left, head right. Exhale, waist to the ground. Usually the second side is easier. Inhale, legs left, head right. Exhale, use that inhale to expand. They're going nice and slow. Inhale, legs left, head right. Exhale, pull center. Inhale, legs left. Exhale, 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 center. Inhale, legs left. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, legs left. Exhale, center. Last one. Inhale, legs left. Exhale, center. Take your leg down. Couple breaths, just neutral. Now, second part, crossing the right leg over. So we're going to go to the left again. So now it's going to be a bit more of a stretch. You're going to try to get the inside of that right knee eventually down, so that's going to be way more twisting in your spine. Here we go, to the left. Inhale, legs left, head right. Exhale, stomach. Inhale, legs left. Exhale, stomach. Inhale, legs left, head right. Exhale, pull to center. Inhale, legs left, head right. Exhale, center. Inhale, left. 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 Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. Inhale, left. Stay there. Knee down if you can get it. Now, my arm, my shoulder, right shoulder is off the ground. I want you to stretch your hand and then pull your fingers back. If you were with me last week, we did this with a strap. Now, my arm automatically goes to this 45-degree line in relationship to my side. If your hand is on the ground, then what you want to do is tuck that middle finger under and push the heel of the hand away. Now, for me, I have a not very nice pain in my elbow, and then it goes all the way to my chest. And I'm going to breathe through that line. And as I'm breathing through that line, that pain is just going away. If you need more, tuck the finger under more and push through the heel of the hand, opening that line. This is just about removing a fascial restriction. And then release your hand and pull with an exhale back to center. Put your leg down. Couple breaths here to let that whole right side is dropped down quite a bit more than the left. All right, that much to the other side. So cross the left leg over. And here we go. Inhale, leg to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale, pull, right. Exhale, center. Inhale, use the breath. Expand the ribs. Exhale, pull your stomach. Center. Inhale, right. Head goes to the left. Exhale. Center. Inhale, right. 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 Exhale. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Center. Last one. Inhale, right. Stay there. Take your arm, flex. Breathe. I'm pretty far away from the ground on this side. So I'm just going to flex. I'm going to keep pushing. You can see this a little bit better on this side. So from the middle of my sternum across the pec line, out through my hand. And see, eventually it gets there. I'm going to tuck my finger under and push. Can't push very hard because it does hurt into my elbow at first. And release the arm. exhale, pull your pelvis back. And take that left leg down. Nice and flat. Couple breaths. All right, now you can keep your legs exactly here. If you want to straighten them, you can. Actually, let's all straighten our legs and then just roll the sockets back and forth. And then pull the legs back in. All right, so we're going to focus now on our arms. So you're going to take your hands, interlace, and extend your index finger. All right, now this is just about the upper back. We're only going to do the upper back round. So we're going to start to the left. We'll start to the left. So we're going to inhale. You're going to push your hands to the left. You're going to take that top shoulder, that right shoulder blade, and push it as far off of your back as you can. And then pull your left shoulder blade down. Your pelvis is going to stay flat. My knees are moving a little bit. It's just upper back. You're going to keep both arms straight. So you really have to push out that lower arm. So that's inhale. And then to exhale, you're going to pull your right shoulder back. And we come back to center. Exhale. Again, inhale, push with that right arm. Exhale, pull right shoulder back. In with the shoulder blade. And over. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale, push out. Exhale, shoulder blade motivates back. Inhale, shoulder blade works first. Exhale, pull the shoulder blade back. Inhale, right shoulder blade pushes, left shoulder blade pulls. Exhale, right shoulder pulls back. Inhale from the shoulder blades. Exhale, pull back. Inhale from the blades. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, push out. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, push out. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, push out. Exhale, one more. Inhale, out. Just stay there. Try to feel your breath underneath that right shoulder blade. So it's trying to move off of your back. See if you can inhale and a little bit more. Use your exhale to keep your pelvis stable. Inhale, push. Use that lower arm. Keep everything straight and working. Feel the breath. Don't just move. You have to feel the inhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Come back center. Open the arms. And just breathe. And sense how much more of that right shoulder blade you can feel than the left. I mean, it's definitely lower, but you also have I have a way greater awareness of the floor and my shoulder blade on the floor. You know, these kinds of exercises are about waking up patterns so that you can become efficient. As we become efficient in our patterns, we get rid of extraneous movement, and a lot of that extraneous movement is tension. All right, to the right. Here we go. Shoulder blade leads. Left shoulder blade is working. Inhale, push. To the right. Exhale. Left shoulder blade pulls back. Inhale. To the right. Exhale. Pull back. Inhale. To the right. Exhale. Back. Inhale. To the right. Exhale. Blade 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 back. Inhale. Left blade pushes. Exhale. Pull to the ground. Inhale. Back. Exhale. It pulls you to the ground. Inhale. Left shoulder blade up. Exhale. Pull back. Inhale. Reach long. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Push and stay there. Using that lower arm. Now try to feel that breath underneath that left shoulder blade. Try to use the inhale to lift that blade off of your ribs a little bit more. Couple more. Last one. And use that exhale to pull yourself back center and stretch the arms. And then take the legs out. Breathe into your chest. Your hips feel good. And then roll to your right side and press yourself up. All right. Now, we're going to sit kind of in a swastika position. So there'll be various levels of success here. My left hip is pretty tight. So my left sit bone in this position is pretty high off the ground. Excuse me. Now my left thigh is pointing straight to you. My heel, my hip. And then I'm going to move my right leg so that I'm making this 90-degree angle here at my knee. Now, on this side, it's kind of hard for me to sit up completely straight. That might be the case for you too. So you might want to put a block underneath your hand just to help you maintain a little bit more of a vertical. But what we're going to do is we're going to start with our left hand on our hip, and we're going to push our hip as far to the right as you can, and then you're going to push the ribs and your right shoulder, and then you're going to pull your hip back, and then you're going to pull your ribs and your waist and your head. Now, if you ever took a Martha Graham class, this is a movement that she does in her floor work. Actually, it's way older than Martha Graham. Inhale, push your hips and your waist and your ribs. Look over your shoulder. Exhale, pull, hip back, ribs back, head back. Inhale, hip and ribs and shoulder and head. Exhale, pull it back, come vertical, head is last. Inhale, hip and waist and ribs and head, and pull and pull and pull and pull. Inhale, hip and ribs and shoulders and head and hip and waist and ribs. Lift your arm off your hip. Now you're going to go hip and ribs and shoulder, arm, and head. Really reach through that line and pull your hip and your waist and your elbow and your head. Inhale, hip and ribs and shoulder and reach and pull and pull. Keep the sequence. That's what's important. Inhale, hip and ribs and shoulder and arm. Exhale, pull and pull and pull and pull. Inhale, hip and waist and ribs and arm. And pull and pull and pull. Two more. Inhale, hip and ribs and waist and shoulder. Exhale, hip and pull and pull. Last one. Exhale out and reach and reach and reach and pull and pull and pull and come down. All right, now I want you to grab your foot with your right foot with your left hand. Now we're going to roll down onto our right side. So push your foot into your hand and let yourself roll onto your back. All right. So your foot is pushing up to the ceiling. So we're just going to kind of roll back and forth a little bit. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take that right thigh to the ground like this. Push your foot into your hand. Exhale and come up. All right. So this whole thing that we've been doing, we've been spiraling, twisting. Every twist has a lot of core work here. Now we're just going to take that into a little bit more difficult of a movement. All right. And you can always use this right hand to help you up. If you can't get up, no big deal. Just kind of enjoy it. It's pretty fun. So we're going to go down onto our shoulder. Inhale, roll to our back. And then we're going to roll to that thigh again. Push your heel and come up. So when you come up, exhale and try to take your torso close to your leg. So we're going to go inhale and onto your back. Exhale and up. Inhale. On your back. Exhale. And sit. Inhale. And roll. Exhale. And up. Keep going. Inhale. Roll. Exhale. Pull. It gets easier as we continue because the body figures it out. A couple more. And inhale. And exhale. One more. And inhale. And exhale. And come up. Legs forward. Sit. Now close your eyes a minute. Just sit up nice and tall. But you feel that right side. It's different. All right, other side. Left leg forward, right leg back. All right. So we're making a 90-degree angle at our knee. You're making sure that your right thigh is forward, this heel is in. I don't care how high your hip is, it doesn't matter. All right, my right sit bone is not on the ground. It's on my left sit bone. That's totally fine. All right, starting with your hand on your hip. And we go. Push the hip forward. Inhale, hip, ribs, shoulder, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, exhale, back, 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 look right. Inhale, hip and rib and shoulder and head. Make sure you look. Exhale, hip, waist, rib, head. Inhale, hip, ribs, shoulder, head. Exhale, hip, ribs, shoulder, head. Inhale, hip, rib, shoulder, head. Exhale, hip, rib, shoulder, head. Inhale, hip, rib, shoulder, head. Exhale, hip, rib, shoulder, head. Inhale, hip, rib, shoulder, head. Exhale, hip, rib, shoulder, add the arm. Inhale, hip, rib, shoulder, arm, head, and hip, rib, shoulder, look to your right. Inhale, hip, rib, shoulder, arm, look left. Exhale, hip, rib, shoulder, and look right. Inhale, hip, rib, shoulder, head. Exhale, hip, rib, shoulder, head. Inhale, hip, rib, shoulder, head. Exhale, hip, rib, shoulder. One more. Inhale, hip, rib, shoulder, head. Exhale, hip, rib, shoulder, head. All right, on to part two. I'm going to move over a little bit so that I don't hit my head on my tree. So your right hand is going to grab your foot and you're just going to roll down onto your left shoulder and then onto your back. So before we do anything, kind of get that connection between your left leg and your right arm. So you're holding onto your foot, and then as you push your foot into your hand, you have some power to do stuff. So we're here, and then you're going to roll thigh to the ground, push your heel, and come up. So we go inhale, shoulder, and onto your back. Exhale, and up. Inhale, and roll. Exhale, push 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 up. Inhale, and roll. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, and roll. Exhale, push up. Send your legs forward. And then just sit up. Sit up. Shoulders drop. All of that spiraling movement, all that twisting movement, all that connection between the legs and the core and the arms. We've connected everything through that line. All right, so we're just going to end with a nice, easy arch. So grab a pillow, or you could use your block. If you have two pillows, you could put one under your legs, like this, underneath your thighs. So scoot that pillow up against your back. And then just lay down. If you need this block underneath your head or something under your head, use it. If you don't, big chest. Throw your arms to the side, and then just feel that inhale. Going from the pubic bone all the way to the base of your throat. Now roll off of your block or your pillow. Let your spine go flat on the ground. Couple breaths here. See if you can feel energy in your palms and maybe in the soles of your feet. And then big inhale. Roll to your right side. And press yourself up to sitting. Twisting is very balancing, right-left balancing. It's also very relaxing, and at the same time, it really frees up your spinal nerve. So I hope you feel really good. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for your support, emotional, monetarily, mental. We appreciate it all. Everybody here at the Walnut Lodge. So thank you. Have a good Memorial Day next week. And I will see you soon. Namaste.